How this live thing works. I'm streaming. And there was mistletoe. I wanna be your protector. Ooh. Even though sometimes I'm gonna shine on your run. I wanna be your protector. It's my first time going live on this. No, it's my second time going live. I just wanna know how it works. Like, how do you get people inside the live with you? Like, what do you do? YouTube. I'm new to YouTube. I just want to know, how do you get people to come on live with you? Oh, gosh. I guess. I need to know. Am I... I'm just going to stay right live. Live. Let's see what happens. Huh? I'm like 5 minutes. Even though... Hi, YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Why are people so mean on YouTube? I need to know. Why are people so mean on this YouTube? Tell me. I don't even know. How does this YouTube works? And why people so mean on here? I need to know. I post something up. Y'all is tearing me up in the comments. Hey, oh, I see how it works. So I see people at the bottom. Hey, y'all. I just wanted to know how this YouTube thing works, how the live works or whatever and stuff. Like, how do you get people to come on your live and everything and tell people what you want to talk about? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, y'all can hear me because y'all say, hey. Hey, everyone. Why are y'all coming for me in the comments? Why are y'all so mean? I need to know why y'all so mean in the comments, for real. Y'all just being really mean to me. But you know what I know? Let me tell you something. I'm 46 years old, guys. And throughout life, I realized that you can... It's you to be able to control the conversation by your actions. Everything has an actionable step. And I've also learned that if somebody say 1 + 1 is 3, why am I arguing with you? That we can agree. I've realized that in life, in general, that you get so far in life by not trying to prove yourself right. Without trying to prove yourself right, you get so far in life. So somebody said the cow jumped over the moon. You like, you damn right. I saw that cow jump over the moon yesterday. And I've realized that that will make you more sane and not lose your brain. Literally. Yes, I'm definitely taking care of my mental health. Yes. But that's what I realized when it came down to things, that that's the only way you could do it. You have to just, you know, any situation you go through is all about your actions. Literally. I don't care what happened in the world. It's all about how you respond to things. And if I've noticed that when I posted on this YouTube, that people are just coming at me so crazy. Why don't I have a beard? I don't know. Should I have a beard? I don't know. You guys are funny. Like I said, I'm new to this YouTube. I posted something about, you know, something that was serious, and the reason why I posted was because I wanted people to also like spread awareness. But you guys on here is ruthless. My God. You have a lovely day as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you. I don't know. You gotta have thick skin to be on this YouTube thing. And what also I noticed is that I'm from New York. You know, we covered in thick skin and we covered by the blood of Jesus, baby. He's doing okay. He's doing okay. You know, he's still in there. He's doing okay. But it was just crazy how I'm new to YouTube. I just came on here like a month ago, and I share my story about what's currently going on in my life. I mean, none of us is perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. And part of it I share because I wanted to bring awareness to a lot of things that's going on, like it could happen. But y'all just been tearing me down. But I don't feed into stuff like that. I was talking about the thanks. Oh my gosh, these people was rude. Thanks for the day off of work. What does that mean? Wow. Wow, y'all got some characters over here on YouTube. I see this. Okay. I'm going to have to start changing my approach on things. Because you got some people that's are really nice, and you got some people that's really rude, or just people just want to just talk just to be talking. Is it really weird in here like that? Nobody ain't give me the guidelines or the regulations when it came down to YouTube? Man, listen. We're going to have fun. And we're going to have fun. Man, I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, I post something, you know. I'm trying to do this YouTube thing like everybody else, you know what I mean? But you can't really get me from my skin. I'm never going to respond something nasty. That's not me. I kind of like, I can be sarcastic too, you know. God, people mess with you, let them come try me. At a discount. What? What are you saying here? Oh my God. YouTube vertical is where you get trolled. Oh, so if you do like this, or you have to do it sideways. You have to do it. What's the other word if it's not vertical? Where's the other? If it's not vertical, it's horizontal. So you have to do a horizontal. I got you. Thank you, Anthem, Tony. Okay, I got you. Like I said, I'm actually new to here. I just got on a month ago. I took some time off my job and wanted to see how this content creation would work for me. And I realized that people are so rude. They're not so rude on Instagram the way they are on YouTube. Wow. I'm like, wow, why is people being so mean to me? Like, I just came. What happened to the introduction? Welcome to YouTube. Hi, welcome to my channel. I just see people say that all the time. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay. I did the Instagram. I'm doing the YouTube. I want to do the TikTok. I just want to see what this content creation is about. And I just want to spread awareness and just talk about my life in general. But I don't want people to be so rude. Now, we reckless here. Take your shit somewhere else. Leave me a comment. I'll try to help you out. Am I rude? 90% of YouTubes are troll. Okay. Wow. So I guess the YouTube thing is about people on here that's... So why people come on YouTube then? If 90% of people on YouTube are trolls, why are they making such a a big issue. Everybody say, come to YouTube, come to YouTube. That's where it's at. I'm not understanding because now it's a lot of rudeness going on in YouTube. Hey, beautiful, I'm way too grown for this disrespect on here. Please be safe from Florida, but in Dacre right now, immigration has been a big deal for me. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's a sad situation. And thank you for not the disrespect because, wow. Yeah, my birthday was on May 14th. I'm a Taurus. Bull. Yes, yes, yes. Who is rude? Everybody. Oh my God. I posted something in like on my page, like a video, you know, and I was talking about my boyfriend being deported and how it went, and everybody like, yeah, hit the road, Jack. If you're illegal, do this, do that. I'm like, wow. And all I could do is say, like, thank you for the salutations. Have a good day. Wow. I'm like, why? Why people do that? That's just weird to me. I don't get it, but people say YouTube is where it's at. Where's at? Why y'all so rude? Just continue doing constant, be consistent. It will pay off for you later. That's what everybody keeps saying. But don't you gotta have tough skin to do this YouTube stuff? Unless, is that a girl or a guy? Oh, wow. Do I look like a guy? I don't got no hair underneath my head. Do I look like a guy? I mean, does it matter? So I'm gonna go to sleep. It's midnight in India. Who's Samir? My name ain't Samir. Thank you. I lost my cousin because and last day she loved watching it. Really? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yes, Reverend, you look like a snack. A snack? What's a snack? From that's what it is. Disconnected from reality. No empathy. Got it. I thought you was a guy first. Okay. I guess so. Let me look at myself. I look like a guy? Okay. I could probably pass as a guy. It's okay. Ignore the comments, that's all. I hit you from the back. I wish I was that fork. Wow. I will definitely ignore the comments and continue on posting on the YouTube. I was just kind of weird. It was just kind of weird. It was the hat you have on. It's not a hat. It's like a, I don't know what you call it. Cute stud. What the helly? Okay. So I guess y'all just rude just because. But like one of the people said that y'all disconnected from the world, which is weird because it shouldn't be like that. So that means that some people probably just be up here in the house, probably never walk outside and just be making these crazy comments. That's just so crazy. There's so much more to life than sitting on the internet and saying crazy things to people. But you will never get a crazy response from out of me. I've learned. I'm from New York, baby. I'm from Brooklyn. I have very thick skin. I've learned how to turn things around. I learned how to smile at disrespect. I learned how to even feed into your disrespect. I'm like, oh, I like a boy. What is my name now? Sean? That's me for you, baby. That's me for me. See, you saw her with Karen said, you are 100% woman. Please, you're beautiful. I thought a guy too for a quick second, but a cute guy. Voice is a girl though, so it's only for a second. This is YouTube. We don't know you. I don't know you neither, Keith. Okay? I don't know you neither. How about that? You look like Miss Jelly Whooper from my Wildlife show. Who's Miss Jelly? Well, I hope she's cute. We are aliens, never been outside. I bet you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure about that. Now that I'm on the side of YouTube, it's probably people that just never go outside. No, it's people that beat on the internet that don't. Oh my gosh. When was the last time you farted? What the fuck? What them lips do? Please say a lot of crazy things on the internet, but when you catch them outside, you see what happens. Yes, thick skin. Shaw's definitely the person you're talking about. Brooklyn in the house. Say right now. What? Yes, Brooklyn is in the house. Yes, I'm Brooklyn. But yeah, YouTube is definitely weird. So it's like, I don't know how people keep saying, come to YouTube, post your content on YouTube. It'll pay off later, whatever the case may be. Get subscribers, get people to review your stuff. And you do all of that, and it feels exhausting when people come into the comments and say these weird crazy things. Like, are you guys bots or are you guys real people? I want to know. Okay, I'm coming. Are you guys real people that be saying these things? And if anybody who's a real person on here, real person, and if you listen to my story and if you have any questions, I mean, I still got part 4 to put up. I'm welcome to answer any questions in the live. No crazy questions though, but I'll answer crazy questions too. And I'm gonna give you, you ask me a crazy question, I'm gonna give you a crazy answer. That's just that. But yeah, YouTube is different. It's definitely different. I don't know. It could be draining too. Will you do posts and just leave or what? I don't know. I don't know. But I just got here and I didn't get a welcome. Wasn't welcoming at all. But he said that the YouTube, if you do it vertical, that's when you get more of the not good comments. So I'm going to do it horizontal next time my live. Some of them are kids. Wow. Thoughts on Jewish people. Well, YouTube is doomed. Some of these little kids just logged in. Your story is so hard for that. Been watching. Good luck to you, family. Thank you. I don't know what you mean by thoughts on Jewish people, but if you're talking about what the immigration is concerned, there were Jewish people that was picked up for, there were Jewish people that was picked up too. Like I posted about my boyfriend facing deportation and everybody just think that it's all Latinos or black or minorities. There were literally Jewish people in there. There were literally Chinese people in there. There were really people from Russia in there, people from Italy in there. I know because I'm the one who went to visitation. I'm able to sit in a circle and I'm able to see the different people in there. Let me tell you something, how they treat the Jews, though. The Jews was also captured. The Jews is being held by ICE, so don't get it twisted. But they got special treatment. You hear me? Because when we went to go see, when I went to go see my boyfriend, he was detained in New Jersey. I had to like take off all type of stuff to go see him. The Jews, no, they don't have to take off nothing. They held it down. Sometimes they even get the visitation room all by themselves. So all type of people are being picked up from ICE. It's not just Latino people. No. Where are you coming from? We need to have you. Close the door. Iran, have you spoken on the Iran? No, I didn't. I'm not trying to get into all that kind of stuff like that. I was just, and there's people from Israel there too. But oh yeah, so the people that's from Iran, they and Israel, they are still locked. They are still in deportation. They are actually in Aurora, Colorado, in immigration detention, and they are not even allowed to go back home because of the war that's going on. They are not even allowed to bring the planes there, so they're stuck in a detention center. Are you a bulldog? What is a bulldog? Can you shut up? What do they call it? Shut up. Whatever happened to the MTV Yo Mama show? Ooh, shut up. If you get deported, I will make sure. Ooh, Lord. Do you like Israel? I like all people. Have you spoken on the internet? I like all people. What are you talking about? I like all people. But yeah, they are in there. They're in there too. They are in everybody is wow, y'all draining. I thought I tried to give this YouTube thing a shot. So what I'm gonna do is the next time I come up here, I'm gonna do this horizontal. Where I get all these crazy messages, then I'm be like, nah, forget it. I'll stick to Instagram when it comes to live. You know what I mean? Ooh. You're welcome, Daniel. Yes, thank you. I will. Yeah, my faith is my faith is bigger than my fears. Faith always take over. Huh? Well, at least you say I'm handsome. You guys are a character. You're funny. You know what? You know what you guys remind me of? You know them people that you know, like back in the days, like when I was younger, and we used to pick up the phone and make prank calls. So that's why I probably find it humorous or whatever, because I used to do the same thing. We used to be on the phone and we used to call a piece of shop, or we used to call all type of phone calls when I was younger. So I get it. It could be a lot of little kids on here, and that's cute. That is cute. That's cute. I like it because I used to be the same way when I was a little kid. Just that we didn't ever have phones. We didn't have internet. We didn't even have we didn't even, you know, we used to use the beepers. We didn't even have no cell phones. We didn't have no Google. We didn't have no internet, no Wi-Fi, none of that stuff when I was younger. And so what we used to do when we used to get together, our friends, when we were little kids, we used to sit there and prank call the pizza shop or prank call other people's shops. So now what I'm seeing what's going on YouTube, you guys are a bunch of little kids and you basically just have nothing else better to do. So you just say crazy things on the internet. And that's cute. I like that because I used to be the same way. So I'm not gonna take anything in the grain of salt. I'm thinking these are grown ass people, but I just remember me being a kid. I used to do the same stuff all the time. You are not grown. You're not grown. You're not grown. You're a little kid. I used to do the same thing. I know, Boss Don, you're a little kid too. You probably 12. The greatest, you 10. Um, you are not, oh, well, maybe you're 78. Depends on what your comment is afterwards. I like to see. Streaming to, do you have something better to do? Streaming to a stranger online, your house that's rented? No, it's actually an apartment and it is actually rented. And do I have anything better with my time to do? Of course I do. I could be sleeping. I could be washing my daughter's hair. But I decided to see how this live thing works out. You know what I mean? So I was like, let me just check it out for a few. It wasn't going to be on here too long, but I just wanted to come up here and see what's good. I'm 10. I know that. Yeah, you do. You like Diddy. You 5. You could survive. You did if you did before you had it. If you could, so I don't know what you mean by that. You 5. So a lot of y'all in here is babies. I get it. Well, if you're sensitive, don't get on here. Do you see me crying? 5-year-old? 6? I'm loving it though because you guys can actually type. That is so cute. That's cute. I like that. Because when I was a kid, we never had this kind of, response and stuff. You're whining. Oh, I like the greatest. You're the best. Are you subscribed to my YouTube? Or are you just over here, just here? 10, I wish my kid would be on here. No, these are kids on here. There's no way in Heaven City that there's no kids in here responding the way they're responding. This just gives me a reminder of when I used to be younger and I used to be on the phone doing crazy stuff. 4, you smart. How that door get open? Can you close the door for me?
Can I wait at her house to your bed?
No.
So you're almost done?
Yeah, close the door. Yes, I am now.
Okay.
Good vibes, positive vibe. I had a crush at school. That's good. That's cool. But yeah, positive vibes, guys. I'm new to YouTube, so please share my channel. Where are their parents? Hey, crazy. Share my channel, please, guys, and subscribe. I'm trying to get 1,000 followers. I'm trying to get some reviews too. I just want to see how this content creation works, and I'm gonna just be sharing bits and pieces of my life in its rawest form. And also I'm gonna be sharing on my fitness journal, my fitness journey, because I'm also on that as well. And hopefully you guys can take some positive input from it and call it a day. What about Tyler Perry? Am I into boxing? I used to. My dad is a professional boxer, and he owns a boxing gym. I love fitness, actually. You look like Beyonce. Oh, I wish. I wish. She is a baddie. She's a baddie. But no, I'm definitely into fitness. If you was to go to my Instagram page, you would see that I'm mostly into fitness and exercising and stuff like that. And I want to bring back that too as well. So I'm just gonna see how this YouTube thing really works. What is his name? But she look like she likes fitness. I do. I may not look like it, but I do. I just had a baby I had a baby 2 years ago. But I'm really into fitness. If fitness is a fast food restaurant, it is what it is. I just hit 445 subscribers. That's the most I've ever gotten. Congrats to you. How long you been on? How long you been on? Hi, what's the best diet to maintain the best fitness? The one that you're going to be able to keep for the longest. The best diet is the one that you know that you can do. I say whatever you like to eat, that's the best diet of them all. But if you're trying to really, really dive into your health and fitness, I will say to increase your fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. How old am I? I'm 46 years old and I have 9 kids. I'm trying to do the same with fitness and oh yes, 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 yes. Yoga, hot yoga would do. Hey boo, do you see these people on here? Why you ain't tell me we have these crazy people on here saying these weird things? I have school in the week, but I don't want to go. Then don't go. Thank you. Thank you. See, you saying something nice. Finally, the greatest. Yes, I'm 46 and I have 9 kids. And I know y'all probably going to say something about 9 kids. Fitness, you asking the wrong you asking the wrong person. I'm not the wrong person. I may not have the look like I'm not fit or whatever, but no, I'm the right person. I've been working out since forever. I've managed to gain 100 pounds all the time with my kids, and I managed to lose it too. You're asking the right person. All the same dad. No, 2 different fathers, 2 different dads. I got 7 with one and 2 with another. Thank you so much. Ain't nobody trolling. People just asking questions. Well, before you was doing a lot of trolling, the greatest. I was watching your questions, but now you being good now, so you could be my friend. But before you was doing the most. Super mom doesn't seem to be working. What don't seem to be working? Come on. I'm trolling, I must admit. Don't troll me. I'm nice. I'm nice. No more kids. Yes, I have 9 kids. I have 9. And the 9 kids I have, hopefully they make a difference in this world. Definitely. Definitely 9 kids. And I'm into fitness. I'm into health and fitness. It may not seem that way because life been lifing and fitness has been put to the side for a little bit, but I'm getting back into it. You know, I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into my fruits and my vegetables and my water, getting up in the morning, working out my 15K steps a day. You know, I have 9 kids, but I don't want to look like I have 9 kids. Yes, follow me on IG. My name is SHARAIL Jordan on IG. EBT for life. You got EBT, baby. Send them snaps over here. Shoot, so we could go to the store and we could be getting these juices. You see this juice? This is literally Natalie's. If you want to buy some juice, this is orange juice. Turn around, turn it around. It's one ingredient, oranges. Turn it around. You will see orange juice. So my thing when it comes down to health and fitness, I'm not going to even hold y'all. I'm big on ingredients. I'm big on keeping things a 4-ingredient thing. So I love single ingredient things. So this is just pure oranges. I don't like things that have preservatives and stuff like that. So I'm big on ingredients. Now my problem is the consumption amount. So if I have an avocado, I'll probably eat 2, 3 avocados. And that's probably why I look like I'm not into fitness. But I'm big on single ingredients, 4 ingredients or less. That's how you keep your skin nice and everything like that. And keep you from being in the doctor's office. Let me hear what you guys are talking about because y'all been being mean to me lately. Tell me about your hair journey. I have thinning hair. Y'all want to see my hair now? Okay, let me show you my hair. Okay, first let me tell you about my hair and journey. And then I will show you my hair because y'all gonna come over here and y'all gonna be bothering me. What happened to my eyebrows? Okay, let's talk about this here since y'all did. We're gonna stop real quick. Gay. My eyebrows. Nothing happened to my eyebrows. My eyebrows have always been thick, right? At the ends, I didn't have eyebrows, and right in here, it was thinning out. So as I got older and doing all the waxing and stuff like that, these started to thin out. I went and got a hair transplant from Turkey. The reason being, I had a bunch of hair, but in the front, my hairline was actually thinning. It was thinning due to the fact of pulling the hair and putting braids in the hair. So I decided to go to Turkey and get a hair transplant. When I got the hair transplant, they shaved my hair completely bald because they had to get the grafts from all over my head and they input it in the front. And also they did my eyebrows. So it takes about a year for you to get the full, complete dose of what they're trying to do with your hair. So right now it goes to the process of first you'll have hair, then your hair will fall out, it'll be spotty, then it'll grow back. So it'll take about a year. So my hair right now is kind of spotty, which you'll see. And I got the hair transplant all in here. So right now you're seeing like a lot of bald spots and stuff because it's still growing back. And you're seeing a lot of gray because I'm gray. So yeah, so right in here, if you look, you'll see where the transplant was inputted. If you look good, you see the little holes. So it grows in first when they put it in, it comes back out, and then you walk around spotty and it grows back. 9, marry me. Best wishes for the kids. Thank you. You're trying to make a basketball team. I definitely, none of them was planned, by the way. We Africans, we are not proud of Black Americans. Okay. I run pantry, sweetheart. I got what you need. Beautiful. What pantry and where? You don't look 46. I can see why you have 9 kids. You're pretty. I know you're really fine when you get dressed. That's when I get dressed. I hardly ever get dressed. But thank you so much. I appreciate you and God bless you. Thank you. God bless you as well. Stop lying. What am I lying about? Are those your real teeth? Really? Yes, these are my real teeth. Oh, that was so cute. Look. Nah, they are my real teeth. These are my real teeth. Hi, Sharel. How you doing, JM? God, dog, put it back on. Put it back on. Okay, I'm going to put it back on. The prettiest, yes, they are. Aren't they pretty? You so silly. Thank you, boo. I'm going to put it back on. Dang, I don't want to scare y'all. I don't want to scare y'all. It back on. Woo. It's back on now. Now y'all happy? What's your plan if he gets deported? That's the thing. If he is to get deported, it's gonna be crazy because I have, like you said, like I told you, I have 9 kids. And I can't leave my kids, you know what I mean? And if he gets deported, he can't come back for 10 whole years. So I don't know. I know that I'm not going there for sure. And I don't know how we're going to make it work if he gets deported. I can't see it happening. But I don't want to talk that in the air. But it has been a question that came across me. And like, what would I do? If I didn't have some small kids, I would pick up and go where he's at. But my babies are small and they need the resources that are here. And then I do have grown-up kids that need me. They're always calling me crying. They act like a baby. Make me a... How you do that? In BPT, I will fruit... What? Liking all the way from the Jamaica. My daughter is in Jamaica right now. She just went to Montego Bay. She's in Rio, whatever that place is. Rio, I don't know. Reggae Rio. How do you do that? How moderators? Hi, which country you live in? USA. 9 kids, welfare case to the max. Man, listen, let me tell you something. I'm trying. They keep denying me. I think you're pretty without the head tie. Thank you, CD Mango. I hope he's getting deported as soon as possible. Why would you say that? That's not nice. Does he have ways to get his papers? He already have his papers, actually. He's a green card holder. He's been a green card holder for over 30 years. He came here at the age of 7. He got his green card in 1992. He was just being lazy, I'm guessing, and be procrastinating to get his citizenship. He got in trouble in 2005, and when we came through the airport, they brought it up, and that was that. Go marry, click on your name. Go marry him if he gets deported. He's already married. I said that in one of my things that he's already married. Can I say no? You cannot. Will you send him money every month if he gets deported? He's an electrician, so he's from St. Vincent, and he actually has a connection with the Prime Minister. So if he was to get deported, they would help him out. They're willing to bring him in and make sure he gets a job, so he'll be fine. He's good at he's a handyman. He's real good at what he do. What's the time limit term if he leaves voluntarily? It's too late. He can't get the voluntary anymore. But if he was to leave voluntarily, it was between 2 to 5 years, and he didn't take that option up. If you declare with your Jesus is your Lord and believe in your God raised him for the dead, I'm sure we live in the end times. We are. We definitely are. Oh my gosh, start over. I'm late. No, I was just talking about the people in here because they were just being rude. So we kind of passed the rudeness now. I had to check them. So now we passed the rudeness. So we're back to regular talking. I hope it works out, Mama. Thank you, Charmaine. Once divorced, will you marry him? You guys look so happy together. Yeah, listen, he's in the process of getting divorced, and it's crazy enough. He had to go back down there to sign 2 pieces of paper, and he's actually in here. So I went down there for him just to let him know that he has been picked up by ICE and he will not be able to come and sign these papers until further notice. I'll deport him, no problem. How you going to deport him? How old are you, 2 or 3? Hello, everyone. Don't forget to like. Yes, like, share, subscribe. Come on. After he gets divorced. Hi, James Lango. But they told me that I need to, when I come on here again, that I need to go live. I need to go vertical. I didn't know it was a difference, so I will go live vertical because I don't want to be picking up people that, I mean, if we're going to talk about the deportation, let's talk about it. You know, if you want to talk about my hair journey, let's talk about it. And, you know, let's be serious about it. But if we got some kids up in here, y'all need to go to the kitty lives. I put not for kids. I don't know why you guys are here. Y'all must have changed y'all your age and your thing. Are you okay with it self-deportation? The self-deportation, there was people actually in there. When I went to go to visitation, there were, it's a sad situation. There was a lot of visitors there from everywhere. And they gave them, when they detain them, they pick them up, they give each and last one of them self-deport. You only have about 3 days to make your decision. If you don't self-deport, then if they have to deport you, you can't come back for 10 years. So he didn't do self-deport. Easy drive from the south and make him Mexico's problem. Okay. Hey, I'm from Liberty City. Where's Liberty? Oh, really? You are? Is Liberty City in New Jersey? Oh, you put a Staten Island thing, so Staten Island or whatever. But yes, he didn't do self-deport, and this is like something that happened all of a sudden. We didn't know. Listen, we went to DR, had a good time. We came back from DR. I went to go get my bags. I'm sitting here rushing, getting my bags. I'm waiting to get my bags. And I'm like, damn, what's taking him so damn long? So I go and I run back there. I'm like, listen, I'm going to go see where my boyfriend at. And the customer was like, no, you can't come back here. I was like, I left my passport on the floor. I lost it. So she let me go back. I go back there. He talking to some official standing there. And I'm like, what's going on? At first, they wasn't going to let me in. I finally went inside there. And they was like, what's going on? They said, we taking him down to somewhere and that he'll have court in 5 days. That's the last time he was in there. And that was since March the 9th. And we're literally June the 19th. And he's still there. They kept him in, shut up. How many cups it takes to change the light bulb? Shut up. They kept him in New Jersey for a while. And then they came and got him from New Jersey in Ellen Moss jet. And they took him to Colorado. So he's no longer in New Jersey anymore. Yes, they picked them up in the middle of the night. They don't even tell you that they're actually leaving. They actually just went and picked them up on a Saturday night, 2 in the morning, a whole bunch of them. Put them on Ellen Moss jet and flew them to Colorado, which is a bigger facility that holds about 1,500 people. In New Jersey, they only hold about 100 people. Gigi, close the door.
Can I go drop off the stuff?
No. You look like the Be More rapper, Young Ma. Okay, I'm gonna look her up. Or he, if it's a guy. There's something he is not telling you. No, JM, there's nothing he's not telling me. I'm there. I'm the one who's involved in every little thing. They picked him up, even on the paperwork, it says why they picked him up. They picked him up for a 2005 charge that he pleaded guilty for. It was a misdemeanor. They got somebody in there right now for a traffic violation. And the news clipping is right there. Who was it? New York Times came to interview him. So if you go on my page and you see pinned, or if you go on my bio, you see that he's in a newspaper. His name is everywhere. If you type his name in, it's Erlen Ahincha Richards. If you type his name in on Google, all stuff is going to pop up. All type of stuff. He's all in the news everywhere, on every platform. This is nothing made up. That's why I brought it to awareness. This is some serious shit. He has a green card holder for literally over 30 years. He did not get his citizenship. But think about it. He didn't get his citizenship. He's been a green card holder for 30 years. He probably didn't get his citizenship because shit, what he needed it for. The green card was doing him just right. So what the hell did he need it for? He was traveling before, going everywhere. He renewed his green card on time. Everything was good. And mind you, he came here at 7 years old. So the only place he know is USA, United States. So yes, he did get picked up at the airport and we were there. There was nothing to it because I'm sitting there as they telling me that he getting picked up for something from 2005 that he pleaded guilty for. Hi from Ireland. Yes, anything you do will hold against you. And before, it wasn't enforced because literally he just renewed his green card in 2023. So think about it. If he renewed his green card in 2023, don't you think that they would have sent back no, we never need your green card because you have a charge from 2005? You have to go down to immigration court or whatever the case may be and resolve this. And then think about it like this. Let me tell you what the fuck has been going on. I thought somebody said, well, you shouldn't have never traveled. Listen. If he would have got that and if he would have got that letter and said that he had to go to immigration court to fix that, he would have went to immigration court. Probably his court date would have probably been a year or something from now. He would have walked in there with the immigration court. They would have took him anyway. That's what's been going on. People have been going down to the immigration and they've been taken away. They've been going down there to take their picture. They've been going to sign documentation and they've been taken away from the immigration place and put inside the detention center. So either way, people keep saying, well, why did he travel? If he bet you wouldn't travel, what's going to happen? It probably would have happened either way. Now, he couldn't have traveled if they didn't renew his green card in 2023. Right? Right. He couldn't travel. But his court date probably would have been 2024, 2025. Who knows? You know how these court dates be long. And then when he would have went in there, they probably would have took him anyway. Okay, what will happen if you go to Mexico or something other country and you commit a misdemeanor? There as a visitor, ma'am. If you go to Mexico or some other country and you commit a misdemeanor. But it's a difference though, because he had a green card. He was legally here. It's a difference. I could see if he was here and he had no papers. That's a different story. But he's actually here as a green card holder, legally a resident. He's a legal resident. He got in trouble in 2005. He pleaded guilty. He paid his fine. The case was done. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying. If he would have went to Mexico and what he would have did it. Is he a resident of Mexico? Or he was just there? You understand what I'm saying? So if he went to Mexico and he committed a crime in 2005 and Mexico let him be, why would they come up in 2025 and say, oh, no, you got to stay here and you got to be in detention center now? You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. It's more strict for residents than they know. That don't watch on you so you can get reviews. Exactly, Myers. Oh. Thank you. Let me see them cheeks. Oh, go. Is his wife kind? Will you help if she can? Or is she a bitter wife? His wife, I don't know her, but to my understanding, they didn't have a good relationship. And it wasn't that if she can help him or not, because that wasn't the case when we went to court. We was in court for 3 hours. She was brought up as far as they're married. That was noted. It was brought up that he had kids that were citizens. That was noted. It was brought up that his mother and father, sisters, brothers, all of them are here in the United States. All this was noted. He's been an electrician for over 20 years. All of that was noted. All of that was already noted. So that wasn't the case. He had everything on his side to stay here. Everything. Once one was knows, wouldn't it be wipe it? If it was, wouldn't it be wipe it? It's so much without those rings. Nothing's wrong with my nose. I'm just kind of sick. That's all. You don't like my rings, my things? How old are you, 2? Oh, his charger was so old. The charges was old. I'm not lying. Y'all could go look at. I put the newspaper article up there, so you're not just getting the feedback from me. I'm also showing you literally that it's in the newspaper. You can actually put his name inside Google and you will find all of the information. I'm just giving you my side and what's been happening on the inside, but there's outside resource that could back up everything that I said. It's really sad on what's going on. They taking people away from their family and kids. Is really unfair. And believe it or not, when we went to court, we had another judge, and this judge was allowing a lot of families to stay. My lawyer, he loved this judge. When we got to court on that Friday, they told us the judge was fired. We're like, wait a minute, what happened to XYZ judge? Like, he was fired. Like, why was he fired? They said he was being too lenient. He was keeping families together. So when we went in there, we already had another judge. He was 34 years old, had red hair, nice and slender. You could tell that he was about it. And the thing about it is, if the prior judge was fired, don't you think that the other judge is going to be on top of shit? He's going to be on top of it. The other judge was fired for being too lenient. They don't care about marriage at this point. They don't. They don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Shawnee L. Levin. They do not. We were in court. He's married, okay? He got kids, okay? His mother and father's here, okay? He's been here for over 20 years, electrician. Been paying his taxes, Social Security, everything. Okay? They don't give a fuck about that. What they care about is that the prosecutor job was to make it seem as though that he can leave and be able to take care of him, that his family will be okay without him. And you will be fine wherever you go. You got a job? You're an electrician? Oh, yeah, you'll be great in St. Vincent. Oh, all your family's here, so they'll be here to take care of your kids. That's what it is. It's not about, they don't care about that marriage shit and that shit. Now, at this point, they don't. I'm going through myself. My husband's from Jamaica. See what I mean? If you're a resident, are you still a guest of the country? They only want law-abiding guests now. It's true. Let me tell you something. The new administration is going back to people from the past as far as charges is concerned. Even if the charges were sealed, gone out of here, they're going back into digging up the past. Doesn't even matter. As a legal resident, you are supposed to abide by the law. And that's that. And if you get in trouble by the law, you are subjected to being deported. I don't care when it happened. And the reason why my boyfriend made the newspaper article and it was everywhere was because it was a minor offense, literally less than 30 ounces of weed, which literally is literally a sealed, it's really a Ziploc bag full of weed, whatever. And he was facing deportation for a minor offense 20 years ago. And he's been here since he's been 7. This is danger even down to traffic violation. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is serious. There are good people who came across that are here people to stay, but just the way they did it and came across illegals hurting our country. And there were 2 of just done. No, legally, will he be able to ever come back? He wasn't actually deported yet, but if he does get deported, he can't come back for 10 years, and that's maybe. I've been in tears while born about this deportation. Free Kevin. Free Kevin! What's going on with Kevin, though? I mean, he's a legal resident. Free Rashad. Free Rashad! This definitely should be talked about, and they mean anything and any offense. Free Henshaw! Yeah, they mean anything and everything. That's what I'm trying to explain to y'all. It's not that people say, no, it's more to the story. It's not. I've been in this story from the beginning to the end. And I'm still in the story. I was in court literally, and I watched the prosecutor tear him down. Not tear him down, but literally made it appear as if you are better in your country than here. Your mother, she's fine. She's not sick. She has a job. Your dad is fine. He's not sick. You have a bunch of sisters and brothers here. Your kids, they can go to... They were saying in the court, they asked the daughter, can you go to your aunt and ask for money? She didn't know what to say. She was like, no, my dad. She said, but if it came down to it, the last bit of emergency, and can you go to your aunt to get the money? And she was like, well, if it came down to it, the last bit, yeah. So all the prosecutor was doing was making it appear as if we don't need this guy here because everything that we're pointing out why he should be here, he could be taken care of by the other family members. This guy did drugs here. He had over 30 grams of weed here. He need to get out of here. Now, first of all, Trump was first going after people that were criminals, like deep criminals, people that was killing people, people that was robbing people was doing things that's unheard of, But now it's to the point where it's not going into the favor that they wanted. So now they digging, going back into people's past. tearing families apart, picking people up from graduation. Like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy. And it's wrong. Let me tell you something. There's my friend works at this museum. They have $1 billion project over there in the museum. And they had so many people working there. Nobody's even there now because everybody that was working there wasn't legally. They had no papers. So now the project is on standstill because all the people that was there, they had no papers. My boyfriend was literally inside the facility, the detention center, and he and two people, that's it, was the only two people who was actually legal green card holders. The other guy was getting in trouble because in college, he had charge with his ex-girlfriend that he now is married. What is it called? Domestic violence, and that's why he's in there. This is not a game. They're serious. And I went back and I read the law to see if can they do this? They actually can do it. And it wasn't enforced by the prior administration. They said this was nothing. This was minute. Man, let it be. Not this one. He's not letting shit be. He said he want to be the first president to have the most people deported, and he means that. That is his number one goal. I really feel bad for your son who needs his dad and the rest of the kids. Weed is legal now, so unfair. It's only legal. It is legal now, but not legal in Texas. Still not legal in Texas. It's still not legal in Texas. And we're not even talking about a mass amount of weed. We're talking about enough for him to smoke like 2 joints. Literally. Well, not even enough for you to sell. So they didn't even catch him for like a 10 to sell because it wasn't enough. It was leisure. And he was in his 20s. Literally. Permanent resident can still go home. I know permanent residents can still go home. They have freedom due to nationality. When you become a citizen, you give up all your nationality. Yeah, he still can go home, yep. Most countries don't allow dual residency. I don't think that he even cared about dual residency. Like I said before, he's been here literally since he's been 7 years old. I don't think he cared about if he was a resident of St. Vincent. He never even remembered the place. He never even remembered the place. Close the door for me. He never even remembered the place. So he came since 7. Who's Lamar Jackson? Put your hand in the screen. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Who's going to the store to go get some orange juice? How about that? Who's going to the supermarket to go to supermarket run? How about that? But it is a sad situation. It's sad, period. I saw this one lady, I was going into visitation, and she was pregnant. And he was working. And when he got up from working, they took him in. He didn't have no papers. And that was that. He tried to file for asylum. He got denied for asylum, and they sent him back. There's only 2 things that could keep you here when you're going to court. That's asylum, and there's and there's another application called the one my boyfriend had. Shit, I can't remember it. But asylum application is basically saying that you can't go back to your country because that you're scared. It's a hostile environment and stuff like that. And the other one is basically you had to be here for more than 5 years. You cannot have any felonies. If you have a drug charge, you got to be underneath 1 ounces of drugs. And damn, what was his called? Damn, anybody know the other one? The other one is called, damn, I can't remember what the other application was called, but that's the one that we filled out for. And in order for you to fill out applications, you have to meet the criteria before you can fill it out. And before you do that, you go in front of a judge, and the judge say, okay, you meet it, boom, boom, boom. 99% of people in here don't meet that one. How's your eyebrows and hair going? Well, these are the eyebrows. And I showed the hair earlier, but somebody told me to put my scarf back on, so you missed it. Now, he is a good person. He is a good person. What's going to happen to his assets? I don't know. He has a wife. He have kids. I'm praying it works out because he is a good person. He's a nice person. He has an amazing heart. It's not even funny. It's just like I'm just so sad that he's actually in there. And then when I'm talking to him, he's telling me that there's other people in there. He said, babe, there's some really good people up in here. He said it's so sad. He's actually teaching this Chinese man how to speak English. You know what I mean? And it's just like, it's a sad situation. He said people are in there being torn from their families. And we're not talking about no big criminals. We're talking about regular me and you. Regular me's and you's. We're not talking about no mafia type shit. You know what I mean? It's tiers to it. So he's in tier 1. There's tier 2 and there's tier 3. Tier 3 can't even get no visitations. You can forget about it. Tier 3 is a bona fide killers. They in there. They in there too. But they can't get visitations. And if they do get visitation, it's like they got to get visits. It's a different kind of visit. So they got them all in different tiers. Okay, how your mental is going. I'm okay. I mean, I don't know. I see a therapist and stuff like that, but you know, I how I say it, my faith is bigger than my fear, and I look at it like this phase shall pass as well, and that we just gotta sometimes just go through the trenches in life and see what's on the other side. Because if you sit down and you keep moping about the situation, you're not going to get anywhere. You just got to believe and have faith and pray and hope that things turn out. But at the same time, you have to live. You have to live. You got to take care of your kids. You got to take care of you. You have to have different, output, different results. You have to have different actions. So it's all about, to me, it's not even about the problem, because sometimes we don't even create the problems. It's about how you react to it and what you believe. Just going along with the trenches, man. And every day is a different day. I'd be scared to live in a lot of places, for real. Living in the United States is scary enough. It is scary. It is. Is he taking responsibility? Of course he's taking responsibility of everything. I mean, he's still in shock. Think about it. If he knew in 2005, if he pleaded guilty, this would happen, you think he would have pleaded guilty? No. He would have got a lawyer, and he probably would have fought it and been like, these lawyers are so good at what they do. He probably would have got a non-guilty charge or whatever. But if he knew that down the line that this would haunt him, of course, he would have never done it. But of course, he's taking all actionable responsibility of what happened. And he's like, if he gets sent back home, he gets sent back home. I mean, what can he do? But it is a shocker. It is a shocker. You're his girlfriend. I'm his girlfriend. Yeah, this is heartbreaking. It is. Thank you. Thank you. The problem is when you break the law, you go to jail. That's not the problem. The problem is that he broke the law, but he broke the law in 2005. He already served whatever he did. He pleaded guilty. That's not the issue. The issue at hand is you got to understand the administration was coming for people that was harming the country. He didn't say he was going back and digging in people's past off a misdemeanor, off of traffic tickets. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. I've been to jail many times. Many fucking times. What? I've been in jail more than he did. I'm coming, Gigi. Close the door.
Can I at least just go outside?
No, just stay right there. I'm coming. I've been to jail more than he did. But the problem is when you break the law, at the end of the day, he had opportunity to become a citizen, but he didn't. Why? At the end of the day, that's the same thing I said. He had an opportunity to become a citizen so many different times because he was married. He have kids. He been here for so long. When we got together, that's the first thing I said we had to do was go for a citizenship because I like to travel. And I'm not talking about little rivers and little islands. I like to travel to places like Cuba, Dubai, Kuwait, stuff like that, Israel. I like to go way out the country. I like to go and travel. So we were in the process of getting his citizenship. However, he was also in the middle of a divorce. At the same time, he was in the middle of getting custody of his kids. So while these transactions are happening, he cannot go for his citizenship till it's sealed. So at the end of the day, he did wind up getting joint custody of his children. Now he's still fighting a divorce. See, when you get a divorce, you're supposed to first take care of the situation with the children, which was taken care of last year of May. Now he was going through the divorce process and showing the courts that now we have everything set in stone. I have joint custody. She has joint custody and so forth. And then this happened. Not everybody feels the same. Needs to become a citizen. Also, hindsight 2020. The cost of living instead of the gift of living. The cost of living instead of the gift of living. I love your eyebrows. Thank you. Thank you. You should model. You're pretty. Yes, thank you so much. Matter of fact, if I could share that, I used to model for Essence magazine as well, but modeling is very, um, it's a lot of work. I went to model for one day and I think I took like 300 pictures and everything like that. And nah, it's too much work. It's not for me. It's not for me. But thank you so much. She's a convict, no disrespect. Listen, I ain't gonna even hold you. I've been in jail, boo. I've been in jail. I can't even lie. I went to jail. One time I went to jail when I was in my 20s for DUI. Yes, I did. Another time I went to jail for having a fight. Yes, I did. And another time I went to jail because I didn't show up to court, so I was given a warrant. And I was driving in Virginia. Them cops pulled me over. Listen, they pulled my boyfriend over at the time, and then they was like, I was giving my ID. They wound up taking me instead of the driver. And I was there for 3 days. So yeah, you might as well say I'm a convict, lock me up, whatever. But I did 4 years in the military. I served my country or whatever the case may be. I have a master's degree in finance, a bachelor's in accounting. I have 9 kids. I take care of my fucking babies. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a convict, it's all good. But guess what? I'm doing good things for myself. I'm doing good things for my peoples or whatever. And I've coached so many thousands of people to lose weight. I've coached females to look on the brighter side of life. So, Mr. or little kid said I'm a convict, listen, put it in a part of my resume. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Shit. It's going good. It's going good. So far, so good. God bless, especially during these troubled times. Definitely troubled times. Hi, Jody. He is at Canteen. What's that? Gangster. I'm subbing. I'm a gangster. Black Queen. Also, I'm an Army veteran too. That's what's up. What part? I used to be in I was stationed in Fort Lewis, Washington. Beautiful word. So are you guys still fighting? No, we're still fighting. We're still fighting. That's going to be when I load up chapter 4. You're going to see that's going to be the last chapter. And I'm going to just bring everybody up to speed of what's going on now. Hi, Jay. How you doing? Hey, Queen Mathis. Fighting in court. Actually, oh gosh, you got to know. Well, I'm about to spill the beans a little bit on chapter 4. But in chapter 4, basically, I'm saying what's going on. So we're trying to do the appeal. And also with the appeal, literally, if you're on here and you lost your first court case and you go into an appeal, the appeal takes 6 to 12 months. So he's looking at sitting in there for quite some time. He can file for a hibiscus corpus in federal court, and that's basically to show that he's been in there for quite some time and they can give him a bail hearing. If you are an immigrant or a green card holder, whatever, and you have a robbery or a drug offense, you are not allowed bond. If he was allowed bond, we would have been got him out. No matter what the offense is, how many grams, you're not allowed bond. If it's a robbery, a killing, or robbery, killing, or drug charge. You're not allowed bond. So that's the thing with the appeal. Canteen is the jail store. Is he allowed to go? You said he's allowed to go to the jail store. He gets commissary. He gets commissary, and they order the commissary online and stuff like that. I miss seeing you on a bike, beautiful. Hope you're doing as good as you look, mama. Oh, I missed the bike too, and best to believe it's right behind me. And the bike got a bunch of clothes on it because life has been life, and the girl has been stressing, and things has been coming at me in all different angles, and I've been tackling every little thing, but my health and fitness. But I'm getting back on track. I'm definitely get back on track, and I'm definitely gonna get back on that bike. I'm definitely so. Thank you for that inspiration. Hey, Monique. I was in Fort Campbell, Hawaii, Fort Drum, New York, South Korea. Yes, I was in Korea too. Hawaii, I visited Hawaii, Fort Campbell. Ooh, too hot, too hot. Are you going to continue the relationship or move to his country? I don't know. I'm not. Like I said before, I do have 9 kids, and the resources here in the U.S. for them is good. St. Vincent is a poor country. They're just now coming up on tourism and stuff like that. So I hope that he doesn't get deported. But if he do, I will visit and we'll just see what happens. I'm going to be quite honest, being 46 with 9 kids, I need physical body help. It's been a lot for me. I'm used to having a two-parent household. Now we're in a single-parent household. And it's not about the money. It's about just having somebody physically here helping me out with the kids. So it'll be a lot. It'll be a lot. I don't want to look so far into the future on that one, but I get it. Law of Moses, government or Wolf Moses. Okay, I just farted on my screen. Hopefully you couldn't smell it. Hopefully I didn't. I'm in Washington, right up the street from Fort Lewis. God bless you. Oh, hey, Washington. I was there for a minute. How you stay there? Listen, I like Washington, Seattle, Tacoma, all of that, but only if you were with a family. That place rained so much. When I was stationed in Fort Lewis, so many people were so depressed. Place is crazy. Hi, Sharel. Hey, superstar. What state is this? We was talking about Seattle, Washington, Fort Lewis. Do you feel guilty because it was your idea to travel? Yes. Hell yeah. All the time. Oh my gosh. I should have put that in part my chapter 4. You know what? I'm going to add that in. I do feel guilty. I ain't going to even hold you. And I had said that to him because he wasn't a traveler when we got together. You know what I mean? And when we got together when we got together, he wasn't traveling like that. He was going through a divorce from his wife, and he was like, he's really on a depression mode or whatever. And he was just existing instead of living. And then when we got together, he started, well, that's what he said. He started to live. He said that you was just vibrant life is so good for you and everything. It wasn't good for me. I just so energetic, and I just love life. Like when I wake up in the morning, I'll be like, "Oh, I'm glad the day didn't start without me. Let's get it going." So I had that kind of rambunctious attitude, and I'm always on the go and moving. So yes, JM, I ain't gonna even hold you. I that is played a lot in my mind. And I even said that to him, like, damn, yo, we would never got together. Maybe this shit would have never fucking happened. Because here my ass traveling, want to be going everywhere. You wasn't even going nowhere. I mean, you was going probably from here to the Bronx or here to Florida, but you wasn't trying to go out of the country. And here you come messing with me. Miss got so many damn stamps on her passport, and now we're here. So to answer your question, fuck yeah, I feel guilty. Fuck yeah, I didn't put that part of my chapter 4, but I'm gonna add it in because that I do. Thank you. Where are you from? I'm from Brooklyn, New York, Jody. Where you from? If he doesn't make it out in the next 12 months, let's link up. I'm Puerto Rican, so I'm legal. I work hard, not lazy. Love kids. We just came back from we was in Puerto Rico. We was chilling. Honestly, you are amazing show. Thank you, Shawnee 11. We was chilling in Puerto Rico. Yes. Oh, nice. I'm from Wellies. Wellies. Where else is that? I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up. I will tell IG to check in on you. Yes, how's he doing? I miss my friend. I miss my friend. Is he still? Oh, South. Oh, UK. Okay. The only place I've been to UK was literally. Nah, I'm lying. I've been to a lot of places in UK, but I just came back from London. I was in London for some time. I know residents are not supposed to travel out the country so much. Yeah, I guess not. Oh yeah, okay. So he met that. He didn't do a lot of that because I remember the lawyer when we was making our finishing statement, he brought that up as if that he hasn't been traveling all the time. Like he didn't meet the the criteria as far as the traveling all the time. But guys, let me tell you, I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't fucking know. I ain't know half of this shit. All I know is I travel, and I'm a traveler by myself. So when we got into a relationship, he just kind of like joined in on my happiness because I will get up and I will pack my bag and I get the fuck up out of here because with 9 kids, it is hard. It is hard. In order for you to keep that vibrant attitude, get that positive mojo, you're going to have to take some time for yourself. So even if I travel down the block, every month I took vacation. So when we got together and he was aware of this, he was like, damn, girl, you travel too much. Some vacations he didn't even go on with me. Some he didn't even go on with me because I was traveling every month, taking like a week or so or whatever. Because what I do is my credit cards that I use my credit cards, right? I pay for everything with my credit cards. And with my credit cards, I'm able to take my credit cards and go and take my credit cards and go places. My points. So when people want to buy stuff, like, like these young kids, they want to buy $1,000 shoes or whatever, I go use my credit card. They give me the money in cash. You know what I mean? So I take the points. I always pay my balance at the end of the month. So they don't never eat off of me. Credit cards never eat off of my interest because I'm paying the whole balance by the end of the month or whatever the case may be. So I've accumulated so many points, enough to travel for these places month by month by month.
He's sleeping.
All right, I'm coming. So I was able to accumulate this kind of stuff. So I am a traveler, and I don't know. Damn, it's crazy. You look crazy as fuck. I know. Tell me about it. Hi, Keith. I'm still here, right? London is awful. Sorry, should have been more clear. London is awful. Yeah, it was kind of a little bit. I ain't like the food. You look crazy. I know. Tell me about it. I'm out here. I'm late. What are you talking about, Sherelle Boo? We were just basically talking about my boyfriend and immigration status, and other people immigration status and stuff like that. And then we were talking about my hair journey. And then at the beginning, you didn't miss nothing because I was on here for a minute, but I had to talk to these people of why they so damn mean. Wait, how were you in London and didn't tell me? Oh, you didn't tell me you was from London till recently. I was going to hit you up and tell you, like, damn, I didn't even know you was in London because I've been in London a couple of times or whatever the case may be. Yeah, tell you. Did you know that in London a knife stab is considered the same as a handshake? A knife stab. I know in London you can get in trouble quicker. That I do know. Fuck Amberella, rich homie Quan. What? Shut up. Why y'all lying on? They lying on London. They did. Y'all better leave London alone. Sorry, I got to go take care. Okay, Jody. Thank you, Monique. Ooh, Keith, you wrong. Listen. Talking to Nadine. Listen. I did feel guilty. I did, but he reassured me that it wasn't my fault, and that he reassured me that the relationship was like the best thing that's ever happened to him. That he wasn't living, he was just existing, and when we got together, he was living, he was smiling, he had reason to be happy, or goals and aspirations. And before, he was just going daily, going to work, coming home, and depressed. So he did tell me not to feel guilty, but a part of me did feel guilty because I'm like, if I didn't come along and do all this traveling with you, you wouldn't be in this predicament. Now you smashed up in there, never been in jail a day in his fucking life, and now you what you know what? And it's not like it's jail, because they're able to do video calls, text messages, call you. They're able to go to the gym. They have a gym in there with weights and stuff like that. They got TVs and everything. They got a microwave. So it's not like they're getting treated like jail, but it's like a holding cell until they're able to go to court, or they get their tickets and actually deport them. I'm funny. My faith is bigger than fear. My faith is bigger than fear. Exactly. That's what I say. So wait, how long were y'all together? We was together for 2 years, but I noticed I've been 14. If you go back and look at not part 3, but part 2A, I explained some questions that people have been talking about. Were you together at the immigration checkpoint at the airport, or we were together, and they pulled him. To the room. So when they pulled him to the room, I really didn't think nothing of it or whatever, because I've been pulled to the room plenty of times. So I just went to go get the bags. And when I realized that he was taking longer than expected, I went back there to check on him. You put it on. That's what it was. Put that goose on him. Who pays for their tickets? Oh, they do. The government pays for the tickets. But if you self-deport yourself, you pay for your tickets. But when you get in there, they only give you 3 days of self-deport. So I don't know if y'all saw that Kwame from that one from Instagram. I mean TikTok, the one that does the moves and stuff like that. He don't talk. He was in the detention center too. His visa had expired, and they gave him the option to self-deport, and he left. So he was self-deported. So that means he can come back in some time. You can come back, but when you get deported, you can't come back for like 10 years. I need prayers. I left my toxic wife after 20 years. My babies gave. Stay with me. She's been nasty. I need strength from. We're praying for you. Here we go. What are you talking about, Tony? Here we go. What does that mean? But Nathan, you got to tell me where you at in London. Because I went to New Brunswick. I've been to a couple of places. London's not my most favorite place because I really don't like the food. I ain't gonna even hold you. But I like Paris. I got on the train and I went to Paris. Whatever that train is that go room, room, pew, that fast train. And I went there. But in London, it was nice, though. I like taking pictures. I like riding the bike there and stuff like that. But I don't really enjoy the food. I'm in East London. And also, London was the first place I saw a Price Mark at. Yeah, the Eurostar. Yeah, the Eurostar. Or y'all on the U.S. citizen line at the airport or the residents and visitors line. I was on it because I have a global entry. He was on the, I guess he wasn't on the U.S. citizen line. He was on the other than line. If you're not a resident, other than line. Room, room, pew. No, room, pew. Not pew. Pew. Room, pew. She wants to make some more kids. No, I don't. You was nice at first. I don't know what happened. What you went back and did what? No one likes Eagles food. She got 5 more kids to go. No, I don't. She wants some London kids now. Oh, see, Keith, you gotta go. I'm not your friend anymore. Your kid, an immigrant, is my kid. All my kids were born here. Is a wife involved in divorce ain't final? Like, do y'all talk? We don't talk, but it didn't really matter in court. That's the thing. We don't talk, and not we don't talk because I just don't know her or whatever. But him and his wife never really had like a good relationship. When they were on a war to get a divorce, it wasn't that good. He had to go to court and fight custody for his kids, so he wound up getting joint custody. But when we was in court, the judge didn't make it seem like that. He didn't give a fuck. He really didn't. He didn't. He didn't at all. It didn't matter if he had a wife. It didn't matter if he had kids. It didn't matter if his whole family was here. It didn't matter if he had nobody to go back to St. Vincent to. All it mattered was that the people that he had here was able to take care of each other without him. And the prosecutor painted that picture very well. Very well. Very well. I'm not going back to New York until Trump is... I feel you. True. Next time, go through the checkpoint together like a family. Yeah, right? Yeah, right? Did you really turn to a stud overnight? I probably did. Why? Yeah, it's around for legal everything too. Nadine, he asking that, do y'all have the same problem with immigrants in England? Yeah, I want to know that too. I guess she probably saying together. I guess it probably, I don't know. But that sounds like a good idea. We could have came together and I probably would have been able to see what the hell was going on. The judge was like, more baby mama drama. Yeah, I don't know. But it was not a good scene inside the court. It was really 3 hours long, and it was, the prosecutor was, it was just the way he was asking, and it was like, the questions, he was like, so is your mom healthy? He's like, yes. And the only reason why he was asking, like, cause basically pointing out we don't need you. So that's how he was saying, so how's your kid? So, your kid, she finished college. Okay, so what degree does she have? So basically, he thinking that all of this is in his favor or whatever. Oh, you have joint custody of the kids, so the other custody, the mom, right? Yes. So how often do you see the kids? And then he'll say how often he saw the kids. So we're thinking that all of this stuff is in his favor as far as all the good things that he's doing. No, the prosecutor picture was to point out that they are well off. They'll be fine without you. And that's the thing. That's another thing that I wanted to bring awareness to. If you're in a situation and you go to court, the bottom line is is to make it appear as if he leave, y'all all gonna die. Y'all all gonna die. Like if he leave, we can't eat, we can't walk, we can't move. My mama legs is broken. That's how it has to appear, not what you've done for them and where they're at in their life and everything like that. They don't give a fuck about that. They give a fuck about the fact that they can survive without you. Go home. Go back home. Okay, Mighty Morse. Do you have a relationship with the kids? If so, y'all gonna stay close? I have a relationship. Yeah, we're very close. We're close. Only have a relationship with the older child though, because the other two, they're younger. They're issued with illegal immigrants, but they're more lenient here. Okay. Miss Candace, I honestly don't care what you call me. I'm a man. I'm praying for your kids. Hopefully they don't get too much stress from everything. Yeah, they I didn't call you anything. I'll never call nobody out their name. If anything, I'm gonna call you as a kid if you say crazy things. Seems like he was flagged before. I don't know about I don't know. I don't know. I know that we've been traveling and nothing never was a issue. It was never an issue. And then when we came through that time, it was an issue. So I don't know. I can't even say on that half. All I could just say is what I've seen for myself, how I had to gather up all the documents and how I had to speak to the lawyer and how I was in court and how I had to call down to Texas criminal court to get all the information from court. And I was there when they were saying everything that was happening inside court. So I don't know. Let's see already. No, he's not deported yet. The world is waking up. Trump MAGA. So how you guys are going through this. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you so much. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I think that more so is taking away taking away people from their family and stuff like that. Is just it's crazy. I know there was one guy that was in there. He was level 3. And the wife came to see him, and she was like, yeah, I know he going home. He level 3. But the thing about what level 3 is, they having them do time first here in the U.S. Then they sending them home. Ice, Ice, baby. Remember that? Remember that? Ice, Ice, that song? And crazy enough, Ice started, what, in 2003? 2004? Man, that song, Ice, Ice, baby. But I'm going to say, I'm going to, hi from India. Hi, how you doing? I got friends from there, from India. I'm going to, in chapter 4, is going to say what's going on now as far as his status is concerned. But it can happen. It definitely can happen. I don't know about how he was flagged. He probably was. We was traveling like crazy. So he probably was flagged from all the traveling. Who knows? Yes. Close the door. So who knows? But I'm about to get off of here, guys. Thank you. Oh, you got people tuning in from all over. I see. I know when I first came up here, it was a lot of people talking a lot of craziness, but now everything seemed to calm down. So I like that. As a Jamaican, now you're a citizen. I've always thought the immigration system is all about money, more so than keeping families here. Let me tell you something. This guy that's in there, I get a lot of stories because my boyfriend is in there, and he just met bond. Guess how much the fucking bond was? $35,000 for the bond. $35,000 for bond just until he gets next court date. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But now, I don't know if it's about money now because I think it's more so about power. About power because they're spending a lot of money in these facilities with all these people in there. A lot of money. And they send these people back to Egypt. They sending people back to India. They sending people back to China. Yes. They sending people back everywhere. So I don't know about how it was about now when it comes down to money. It seems as though money is being spent more than anything. Literally. Like they have to feed these people. They have to they have to house these people. They have to send these, I don't know, they have to have a doctor to take care of them. All of that. And they sending every last one of them home. And on top of that, the people that's able to volunteer to go back home, they are sending them and paying them. Oh yes, I have a lawyer. But I'll take anything. Cause in the beginning I was looking for lawyers, I couldn't find any lawyer. And then when I got the lawyer, and y'all want to know something that's crazy? When I got the lawyer, I'm not lying. When he got the case, he couldn't believe it. He was in shock. He was like, what the hell is this? He was saying to me, Sharel, you have nothing to worry about. He's going to get out. I promise. Mind you, I'm already scared and nervous. So every day I'm calling him. He like, Sharel, he's not getting deported. There's no way in Heaven City he's getting deported, or whatever the case may be. Not a Heaven City. And he's been saying that through the whole time. So mind you, in my heart, when you have a lawyer that tells you that, most lawyers don't tell you things like that. They'll tell you, I'm not sure, but we're going to fight for the best. But this lawyer in particular was very confident on what was going to happen. And so we were moving as if he was coming out on May 16th, May 20th, the latest. That's what it appears. So when me taking off for work, me going to get my hair transplant, all that stuff like that, I'm thinking, let me hurry up and get my hair transplant because he's going to come home and he ain't going to be able to go to Turkey with me. So let me just go get it done and get it out the way, or whatever the case may be. And that wasn't the case. When that man, that's what he got. The form he had was a cancellation of removal. So if anybody want to know, it's a cancellation of removal. That's what it was for him, the form. It wasn't an asylum. It was a cancellation of removal, and you got to follow any certain things. Somebody said to me before, he had to be a felon. He can't be a felon for cancellation of removal. You have to meet five certain criteria, and one of them is can't be a felon, got to be a misdemeanor, got to be here more than 5 years, if it's a drug charge, got to be less than 1 ounces, and it was something else, or whatever the case may be. So he met the cancellation of a removal, and the lawyer was so adamant about this, but when we got in that court, it was different, and he didn't have the judge we was talking about. It was a new judge. I believe, and I'm going to keep it 100, I believe he got railroaded because of the judge. The judge prior to was fired because he was keeping families together, and a new judge came along. And think about it. If somebody was fired for prior to their job and was doing what they're supposed to do, the new judge is going to come in and make sure that he do what he needed so he don't get canned. And that's all I could really think of about that situation. But it was just crazy how the lawyer was adamant. And when that man said deny of cancellation of removal, you had to see the lawyer face. He was in shock. He even looked at me and said, Sharel, I am deeply sorry. I did not expect that. He was in shock. We all was in shock. Because remember, at the end of the court, the judge is supposed to tell you the on each side what's going on each side. And he was like, he's been here for he's been working as an electrician for 20 years. He's filed his taxes on time. He has kids here. His whole family is here. He's been here since he's been 7. He's been a citizen since this time. He has this. You wouldn't think that he would have done that, but he did. McBean Law. I think I saw McBean. I think I contacted them before. I think she'd be on YouTube. Oh, she be on YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, on TikTok a lot. I'm going to check it out and pay their tickets. India is a very powerful country. I think I seen McBean south side of Chicago in the hundreds. Ooh, it is? Who want to go outside? Brooklyn, New York. I know somebody from Chicago. Can you prove how much you need him? That should be noted. It doesn't matter. Y'all don't understand. It doesn't matter about that. It doesn't matter. Everything was said in court. It doesn't matter. They're to the point where it doesn't matter. It matters only if you got a charge and you're able to get deported, your ass is out of here. They're going to deny it. We're going for the appeal, hoping that, so on his police record, it said that he was born in New York. I'll kid you not. The judge said this before he left. If you decide to appeal, remember, on the police record, it says that he was born in New York. He was not. Was he born in New York? And we said, no, he was born in St. Vincent. He said, so that's a technicality, whatever how you say that word. And that's what he said. So in my heart, I believe he was going to deny it anyway. But he said if you were able to go to an appeal, if you go to appeal, that's before he denied it. He said what was on a police report was incorrect. That's the only thing's on incorrect. So if he can take that paperwork and bring it to the second level and show that this possibly couldn't be him, based on the fact that it says he was born in New York and not St. Vincent, well, maybe the other charges on here is incorrect too. We probably have a chance. Probably have a chance. But at this point in deportation, at this point in what's going on in the United States, no matter how much you need them, doesn't matter. They're sending everybody away. They're just sending them away. Thank you, India, from India. They're just sending people away. Sadly to say, but that's what's happening. And of course, it's sad, especially for the family that's here. Granted, me, the kids, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but all I could do is pray and hope things turn out well. I don't know, guys, but thank you for joining my live. Hopefully I answered all the questions everybody had. Even though this was an unexpected live, I didn't plan it. I just wanted to see what this live thing was about, and I did, and it turned out good. In the beginning, it was horrible because people was talking all this craziness. But it turned out well, and I will do another live after I finish chapter 4 of his deportation status, and I don't know what else I could do. I'm holding up, girl, as much as I can. I have no choice, you know. I'm keeping my head up. I'm believing, and I'm just like, it's going to be okay. Regardless of what this situation is going to pass. Whether way how it ends is going to pass. And we're just going through the trenches right now. Okay, unknown brother, because, okay, so that was cool then. Because there was some in the beginning that was horrible. I was like, oh my God, and the things they were saying was insane. I said, this is what people deal with on YouTube? But somebody said that if you turn your phone to the side, horizontal, that's better to do the live. I'm not sure how true that is. Let them troll. I did. Hey, Barbara. I let them troll. Thank you. I let them do their trolling. I kind of entertained it too, you know? Not entertain it in a bad way, but, you know, like they was like, oh, you like a boy. I'm like, boy, what kind of boy? I was like, tell me what the boy name is. If I like a boy, what my name would be. Stuff like that. So, you know, I entertained it. I'm a Southern like, yay, yay, yay. The onion rings, Kenneth. All right, guys, I'm going to go. You guys have an amazing day, and thanks for joining my first official live. And I will do another one, and I will have a title and everything. And it will definitely be on the deportation and stuff. Oh, vertical is good? Okay, because the guys that do horizontal or whatever, I don't know. But thank you guys so much, and you guys have a good day. It's really hot outside, and I'm staying in the house underneath AC because outside don't like me, and I don't like outside. Bye, guys. Now, how do you press end? X. All right. Bye.